The casting process for the 1979 movie, which we'll refer to as the film, was a meticulous task, carefully orchestrated to ensure the right actors were chosen for each role. Alda, who played the lead role, was a natural fit. Known for his work on the TV show MASH, Alda brought a certain charm and gravitas to the character. The film's director, Jerry Schatzberg, was impressed by Alda's ability to convey the complexities of the character with subtlety and depth. The female lead was played by Barbara Harris. Schatzberg had worked with Harris before, and knew she could bring a unique energy to the role. Her audition, according to Schatzberg, was a revelation. She had a knack for making even the most mundane lines sparkle with life. The supporting cast was equally important. Meryl Streep, in one of her earlier roles, played a pivotal part. Her chemistry with Alda was undeniable, and their scenes together were some of the most memorable in the film. The casting process involved several auditions and chemistry tests. The film's producers were looking for actors who could not only act, but also had a certain spark, a je ne sais quoi that would make their characters come alive on screen. One pivotal moment in the casting process was the read-through. The entire cast was assembled in a room, and they read through the script together. The chemistry between the actors was palpable, and it was clear that they were going to bring something special to the film. In the end, the casting for the film was a success. Each actor brought their own unique talents and abilities to their roles, creating a rich tapestry of characters that has stood the test of time. The Seduction of Joe Tynan, directed by Jerry Schatzberg, offers a glimpse into the director's unique artistic vision. With a background in photography, Schatzberg brought a distinct visual style to his films. He often used handheld cameras and natural lighting to create a sense of realism and intimacy. For this movie, he aimed to capture the complexities of human relationships and political maneuverings. Schatzberg drew inspiration from neorealist cinema, blending it with character-driven drama. This influence can be seen in the film's nuanced portrayals and its focus on everyday situations amidst political intrigue. To achieve this balance, Schatzberg worked closely with the cast and crew. He encouraged improvisation during rehearsals and shooting, allowing actors to explore their characters more deeply. Collaboration was crucial for Schatzberg. He maintained open communication channels with the cinematographer, production designer, and costume designers to maintain consistency throughout the film. By fostering a creative environment built on trust and experimentation, Schatzberg successfully translated his vision onto the screen. Although known for his meticulous attention to detail, Schatzberg also valued spontaneity. He would make adjustments based on the performances and location settings. These last-minute changes added authenticity and depth to the scenes, enhancing the overall viewing experience. Thus, through thoughtful collaboration and strong artistic direction, Schatzberg crafted a compelling narrative in The Seduction of Joe Tynan. The first time I watched this movie was many years ago, and I was immediately struck by its powerful storytelling and complex characters. Even today, it remains an everlasting symbol of the industry, with its enduring qualities resonating with audiences of all ages. Throughout the film, you'll find yourself laughing, gasping, and maybe even shedding a tear or two. There are so many surprising and emotional moments that make this movie a true classic. Do you have a favorite memory or personal experience related to this movie? We'd love to hear your stories and memories in the comments below. For me, one of the most memorable scenes is when the main character faces a difficult decision that could change the course of his life forever. It's a powerful moment that really showcases the film's ability to tackle complex issues with nuance and depth. So whether you're watching this movie for the first time or the 10th, there's always something new to discover and appreciate. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. In the late 1970s, the film industry saw the creation of The Seduction of Joe Tynan. This compelling drama takes place in both political offices and domestic settings, requiring a variety of intricate sets and diverse locations. Designers built detailed office environments, recreating the look and feel of Senate chambers and Washington, D.C.'s political sphere. They focused on authenticity, filling the spaces with period-appropriate furniture and decor, while paying close attention to architectural accuracy. Real law books and documents lined the shelves, enhancing the realism of these meticulously crafted sets. Simultaneously, they transformed ordinary homes into believable residences for the main characters. By carefully selecting fabrics, colors, and home furnishings, designers successfully captured each family member's unique personality through their living space. However, shooting this movie presented several logistical challenges. Filming in various locations around New York City demanded careful planning and coordination due to traffic control, permits, and crowd management. Additionally, capturing scenes inside actual Senate chambers required negotiation and cooperation from government officials who had to approve all aspects of the production. An innovative technique employed during filming was the extensive use of handheld cameras. Directors used this approach to create more intimate moments between actors and capture natural movements within crowded or complex scenes. Although it added complexity to camera work and lighting arrangements, this method ultimately contributed to the overall quality and emotional depth of the finished product. Despite these hurdles, the crew persevered, resulting in a highly regarded motion picture that continues to resonate today. The film, often referred to as a classic, tells the story of a young senator named Joe Tynan. The movie explores his personal and professional life, showcasing the complexities and challenges that come with holding a high-ranking political position. Joe Tynan, played by Alda, is a charismatic and ambitious senator who finds himself at a crossroads when he falls in love with a beautiful and intelligent lawyer, Ellen Griswold, portrayed by Barbara Harris. Their relationship becomes complicated as Tynan is already married with children, adding an extra layer of tension to the film. The movie also delves into the world of politics, highlighting the pressures and expectations that come with being a senator. Tynan must navigate delicate negotiations, balance his loyalty to his party, and make tough decisions that will impact the lives of many. One of the standout aspects of the film is the exceptional performances by the cast. Alda delivers a nuanced and compelling portrayal of a man torn between his love for his family and his growing feelings for Ellen. Barbara Harris is equally impressive as the intelligent and strong-willed Ellen, who challenges Tynan to reevaluate his priorities. The film's screenplay is also noteworthy, with sharp and witty dialogue that adds depth and humor to the story. The script explores complex themes such as love, loyalty, and ambition, making for a thought-provoking and engaging viewing experience. Overall, the film is a must-watch for anyone interested in politics or classic cinema. Its compelling storyline, exceptional performances, and sharp dialogue make it a timeless classic that continues to resonate with audiences today. The Seduction of Joe Tynan, a 1979 movie, features a captivating musical score and soundtrack that complements the narrative and emotional tone of the film. The music, composed by Bill Conti, enhances the film's political drama and romantic themes. Conti, an accomplished musician, had already made a name for himself in the industry before working on this movie. He was known for his versatility, having composed music for various genres, from rock to classical. For The Seduction of Joe Tynan, Conti created a score that subtly underscores the character's emotions and the film's political intrigue. The soundtrack features a mix of instrumental pieces and songs that add depth to the narrative. The instrumental score, with its soft piano melodies and gentle strings, creates a soothing backdrop for the film's emotional scenes. In contrast, the songs, such as The Best of Both Worlds and I'm Easy, add a touch of lightness and humor to the movie. Conti's approach to composing the score was to create music that would enhance the film's narrative without overpowering it. He aimed to capture the characters' emotions and the film's political themes, creating a musical tapestry that subtly supports the storyline. The musicians involved in the film score, including members of the London Symphony Orchestra, brought Conti's compositions to life. Their skillful playing and attention to detail helped to create a soundtrack that resonates with audiences to this day. In conclusion, the musical score and soundtrack of The Seduction of Joe Tynan play a crucial role in enhancing the film's narrative and emotional tone. Conti's compositions, combined with the musicians' skillful playing, create a musical landscape that adds depth and richness to the movie. In the 1979 film, viewers witness a subplot involving a veteran senator's mental decline. This senator, played by Melvyn Douglas, unconsciously speaks French whenever he becomes upset. Interestingly, a similar storyline unfolded 9 years earlier in the TV series The Bold Ones, The Senator. In the episode titled The Day the Lion Died, Hal Holbrook portrayed a junior senator concerned about his elderly colleague's mental decline, who also slipped into speaking French when agitated. In other news, Rip Torn, who had a role in the film, experienced a coincidental event in his personal life. His aunt, Leonida O. Torn-Kyle, passed away on June 11, 1993, at the age of 85, almost 7 months before his mother's death. The remarkable coincidence is that they both died at the same age. Torn is best remembered by the public for his starring role as the producer Artie on The Larry Sanders Show, which aired from 1992 to 1998. His portrayal of this character left a lasting impression on audiences. One of the most memorable scenes in the movie takes place during a heated debate on the Senate floor. Here, we see Alda's character, Joe Tynan, standing up for his beliefs against stiff opposition. Director Jerry Schatzberg used tight shots to capture the intensity of the scene, focusing on Alda's face as he delivers his impassioned speech. Cinematographer Victor J. Kemper played with lighting to highlight Alda's emotions, creating a sense of intimacy despite the public setting. This moment resonated deeply with audiences, showing the human side of politics and its impact on personal relationships. Another unforgettable scene occurs when Barbara Harris's character, Ellen Griswold, confronts Tynan about their affair. As they argue in her living room, sunlight streams through the window blinds, casting stripes of light and shadow across their faces. The contrast between light and dark mirrors the moral complexity of their situation, while also emphasizing the emotional turmoil each character experiences. Both actors deliver powerful performances here, making us feel the weight of their guilt and regret. According to Alda, working with Barbara was a real treat. She brought so much depth and nuance to her role. Perhaps the most poignant scene comes near the end of the movie, when Tynan reflects on his actions and decisions. He sits alone in a dimly lit room, nursing a drink and staring into space. Soft music plays in the background, evoking feelings of sadness and introspection. At this point, viewers can't help but sympathize with Tynan, even if they don't agree with his choices. Through expert direction, captivating visuals, and compelling acting, this quiet moment leaves a lasting impression, reminding us all of life's complexities and consequences. In the 1930s and 1940s, Melvyn Douglas was not just an accomplished actor, but also a dedicated Democratic activist. He and Edward G. Robinson once bid $3,200 for a hat worn by Franklin Delano Roosevelt during his presidential campaigns, as part of a Hollywood auction for the Motion Picture Relief Fund. However, this activism led to accusations of communism during the McCarthy era. Douglas' wife, Helen Gahagan Douglas, was elected to the U.S. House of Representatives and later appointed Treasurer of the United States by President John F. Kennedy. Michael Higgins, another actor in the movie, had guest appearances on two of the longest-running primetime dramas in U.S. television history, Gunsmoke and Law and Order. The film also features Merv Griffin, who struck up a lifelong friendship with Ann Sothern when he was a house singer, and she was a struggling starlet. When her film career waned, Sothern starred in the hit sitcom Private Secretary, and it was she who suggested Griffin try his hand in the new medium of television. Together, these actors contributed to the making of this compelling movie. Upon its release, the movie was met with mixed reactions, but gained a significant following over time. Audiences were drawn to the complex character dynamics and the exploration of moral dilemmas. The film delved into the life of a married senator torn between his political aspirations and personal desires, striking a chord with viewers who grappled with their own ethical quandaries. The movie didn't just entertain, it sparked conversations around gender roles and power dynamics. Its portrayal of a woman assertively pursuing a relationship challenged traditional norms and inspired dialogue about female agency. Furthermore, the film critically examined the implications of infidelity, contributing to societal discourse on marital fidelity and trust. Influencing pop culture, the movie served as a reference point for subsequent films exploring politics and personal relationships. It paved the way for more nuanced depictions of politicians on screen, moving away from one-dimensional caricatures towards multi-layered characters. Moreover, the movie's discussion of work-life balance resonated with professionals striving to maintain equilibrium amidst demanding careers. By highlighting the pitfalls of neglecting personal relationships in favor of professional success, the film delivered a timeless message still applicable today. Overall, while not immediately recognized for its cultural import, the movie has since proven influential, leaving an indelible mark on both cinema and society. In 1979, a film featured an actor who was praised by James Lipton for his dedication and character. This actor, Alda, was described as a model for aspiring artists, with the potential to become not just a skilled professional, but also an exceptional person. Alda's impact reached beyond the screen, leaving a lasting impression on those who had the opportunity to work with him. Meanwhile, another talent associated with the film was Blanche Baker. Although she did not secure the role of Maurice in the 1985 film Prizzi's Honor, her potential was evident. Baker's career was marked by her ability to take on diverse roles, and leave a lasting impression on audiences. The Seduction of Joe Tynan, as the film came to be known, was also connected to a man with a wide range of interests and ventures. Merv Griffin, whose Griffin Group included film and television production, real estate, and horse racing, was a prominent figure in the industry. His thoroughbreds, including Stevie Wonderboy, the 25 Breeders' Cup Juvenile winner at Belmont Park, were a testament to his passion for the sport. In the end, the film brought together a talented cast and crew, each with their own unique contributions to the world of entertainment. The Seduction of Joe Tynan may have been released in 1979, but its impact was felt for years to come. Upon its release in 1979, the movie received mixed reviews from critics. Renowned film critic Paul Einkale of The New Yorker praised the film, calling it a smart, juicy political melodrama with a beautifully modulated performance from Alda. Conversely, Vincent Canby of The New York Times criticized the film, stating that it was a thoroughly conventional, sentimental movie that was too polite to be interesting. Despite the mixed critical reception, the movie was a moderate success at the box office and gained a following among audiences. Many viewers appreciated the film's exploration of political ethics and its nuanced portrayal of a man grappling with personal and professional responsibilities. The movie received one award nomination for Alda in the category of Best Actor at the Golden Globe Awards. While he did not win, the nomination was a testament to his strong performance and marked a significant milestone in his career. These accolades were important for those involved in the film, as they helped to legitimize the project and solidify the reputations of those involved. The nomination for Alda, in particular, was a significant achievement that recognized his talent and dedication to the craft of acting. In conclusion, while the movie received mixed reviews from critics, it was a moderate success among audiences and received recognition in the form of a Golden Globe nomination. These accolades were important for those involved in the film, as they helped to legitimize the project and solidify the reputations of those involved. In the film, Rip Torn, who plays Senator Kittner, has a history of appearing in politics-themed movies. After his role in this movie, he went on to portray Lyndon B. Johnson in the telemovie J. Edgar Hoover in 1987. Torn's roots can be traced back to a farming community in Texas, where he was born to parents of German, Austrian, Bohemian, and Moravian descent. He was a proud member of the inaugural group inducted into the Duck Hall of Fame at Taylor High School, his alma mater. Meryl Streep, who stars in the movie, was once mistaken for her friend Glenn Close while shopping in a Los Angeles baby store. The staff, unaware of her pregnancy, had filled her cart with baby paraphernalia. As she was about to leave, they whispered their admiration for her performance in Fatal Attraction, a movie she wasn't even in. The mix-up was understandable, given Streep's impressive filmography, and the fact that Fatal Attraction was released a few years after this movie. During the filming of the 1979 movie, a light-hearted moment occurred when Alda, who played the lead role, brought his daughter to the set. She ended up sitting in the lap of the then Speaker of the House, Tip O'Neill, who had a small cameo in the film. This unexpected seating arrangement brought smiles to the cast and crew, providing a brief respite from the intense shooting schedule. In another instance, the film's director, Jerry Schatzberg, had a unique approach to directing. He would often act out the scenes himself, showing the actors exactly how he wanted them to perform. This unconventional method helped the actors, including Alda and Meryl Streep, to understand their characters better and deliver more authentic performances. The film's production also faced some challenges. For instance, the crew had to deal with the unpredictable weather of Washington, D.C., where some scenes were shot. One day, they would be battling the cold, and the next, they would have to cope with the scorching heat. Despite these hurdles, the crew managed to capture the essence of the city, which played a significant role in the movie. Furthermore, Meryl Streep, in her early days in Hollywood, was known for her thorough preparation. For her role in the movie, she spent hours researching and understanding the character. Her dedication was evident in her performance, which was praised by critics and audiences alike. Lastly, the film's screenwriter, John Klein, was also involved in the production. This was his first major film, and he was understandably nervous. However, his script, based on his own experiences as a congressional aide, was brought to life beautifully by the cast and crew, making the film a success. In the world of political dramas, the movie in question has been compared to notable films like Advise and Consent and The Best Man. This is somewhat ironic, as The Best Man takes place in its entirety at a fictional Democratic Party convention in Los Angeles. The film features a talented cast, including Melvyn Douglas, Douglas had an impressive career, becoming the 5th performer to win the Triple Crown of acting. He won 2 Oscars for Hood, and Being There, a Tony for The Best Man, and an Emmy for Do Not Go Gentle Into That Good Night. The movie also stars Meryl Streep, who has had a remarkable career. She has only been turned down for 6 roles, including King Kong, Alien, American Gigolo, Sweet Dreams, The Remains of the Day, and Elizabeth. Despite these setbacks, Streep has become one of the most respected actresses in the industry. The Seduction of Joe Tynan, a 1979 movie, holds a significant place in film history. This show marked the directorial debut of Jerry Schatzberg, who later directed other notable films like Street Smart and Misconduct. The movie explores themes of political ethics and personal relationships, which were not commonly depicted in American cinema at the time. Starring Alda, the film delves into the complexities of a senator's life as he grapples with his political career and a budding romantic relationship. Alda's nuanced performance laid the groundwork for future portrayals of conflicted characters in similar situations. The Seduction of Joe Tynan also boasts a screenplay by Alda himself, which earned him a Writers Guild of America nomination. This accomplishment paved the way for other actors to try their hand at writing, and opened doors for more character-driven narratives. Moreover, the movie's exploration of political themes and moral dilemmas has inspired subsequent works. For instance, films like The Contender and The Ides of March delve into political intrigue and ethical quandaries, much like The Seduction of Joe Tynan did in 1979. In essence, The Seduction of Joe Tynan has left an indelible mark on film history. Its thoughtful examination of personal and political lives has resonated with audiences and inspired future filmmakers to explore similar themes. In the movie, Meryl Streep delivers a noteworthy performance, as revealed through the television series Faces of America with Henry Louis Gates Jr. She discovered a distant family connection to the director Mike Nichols. Rip Torn's career included 2 separate movies centered on J. Edgar Hoover, playing different characters in The Private Files of J. Edgar Hoover and J. Edgar Hoover. Alda had the opportunity to work with one of his idols, Harry Morgan. Morgan replaced McLean Stevenson in MASH for the 4th season, a significant change in the show's cast. These fascinating behind-the-scenes facts add depth to the movie and the actors' careers. In the 1980s, renowned playwright Tennessee Williams had his sights set on Meryl Streep for a film adaptation of A Streetcar Named Desire. However, when Streep became unavailable, the project was reformatted for television, leading to Anne Margaret taking on the role of Blanche. Reflecting on her career, Streep has expressed that her performance in The French Lieutenant's Woman, despite earning her an Academy Award nomination and wins for both Golden Globes and BAFTAs, remains her least favorite due to the artificial nature of the storyline. As a young American actress portraying an Englishwoman, she struggled to fully connect with the character. Streep's impact on Hollywood is undeniable. Since her first Oscar nomination, she has shared the spotlight with 66 other talented actresses across 5 different generations. 13 of these women, including Cate Blanchett and Judi Dench, found themselves competing against Streep for the prestigious award multiple times. Her most frequent competitor remains Glenn Close, who shares the record with Streep for having faced off against each other in 3 separate ceremonies. In 1979, a film was released that featured 2 notable figures from the world of television. The first was Merv Griffin, a game show host and producer who had a lifelong passion for games. Long before hosting his own talk show, Griffin was an inveterate game buff. His dedication to games would eventually lead him to create some of the most popular game shows in television history. The second notable figure in the film was Alda, an actor, writer, and director who had already made history by being the first person to win Emmys in all 3 categories. This was due to his exceptional work on the television series MASH, which aired from 1972 to 1983. Alda's talent and versatility were on full display in his role as Hawkeye Pierce, a surgeon in the Korean War. Merv Griffin's contributions to television were recognized in 1974 when he was awarded a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame for television at 1541 Vine Street in Hollywood Boulevard. This honor was a testament to his enduring impact on the world of television and his ability to create engaging content that resonated with audiences. In the film, both Griffin and Alda brought their unique talents to the screen, creating a captivating and memorable experience for audiences. Their work in the movie is a testament to their versatility and their ability to leave a lasting mark on the world of entertainment. In the movie, a character named Senator Birney played by the veteran actor Melvyn Douglas, is portrayed. In the 2016 U.S. presidential race, Senator Bernie Sanders ran in the Democrat primaries but lost out to Hillary Clinton. It's interesting to note that both Bernie and Sanders were politicians who fought for their beliefs within their respective political spheres. Rip Torn, who acted in the movie, experienced a personal loss when his mother, Thelma Mary Spacek Torn, passed away on December 28, 1993, at the age of 85. The death of a loved one is always a significant event in anyone's life. Meryl Streep, another actor in the movie, has appeared in 2 films that have been selected for the National Film Registry by the Library of Congress. The Deer Hunter and Manhattan are considered culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant. Streep's contributions to the film industry are undeniable, and her selection for the National Film Registry is a testament to her talent and impact. In the movie, Meryl Streep's character has a romantic relationship with actor John Cazale, which lasted 2 years, and ended with his untimely death in 1978 due to lung cancer. Streep, who was living with Cazale in a loft at 146 Franklin Street in Manhattan's Tribeca district, has been hesitant to discuss the relationship publicly. Rip Torn, who also stars in the film, was born in Temple, Texas, a city located just 27 miles east of Killeen. The movie's lead actor, Alda, holds the distinction of being the only actor to appear in every episode of the popular television show MASH, which aired from 1972 to 1983. In the movie, actor Alda delivers a notable performance. Interestingly, he has been part of 3 films nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars, including The Aviator in 2024, Bridge of Spies in 2015, and Marriage Story in 2019. The film also features Meryl Streep, a highly acclaimed actress with numerous accolades. She holds the distinction of being one of the 27 actresses ever to receive an Academy Award nomination for a musical performance. Her nomination came for her role in Into the Woods in 2014. The production notes reveal that various locations in the state of Maryland were used to double for settings in Louisiana, Washington, D.C., and Westchester, New York. These settings include residential, countryside, and government building locales. Notably, some landmark exteriors were filmed in the nation's capital, Washington, D.C. Did you watch the 1979 movie that tackled political intrigues and personal dilemmas? If yes, we would love to hear about your experiences and memories associated with it. How did the film affect you personally? What was your favorite scene or character, and why? Your insights could help us understand the influence of this classic film on different generations. Perhaps you were inspired by the lead actor's portrayal of a politician torn between his principles and desires. Or maybe the movie sparked an interest in political dramas for you. Whatever your thoughts may be, sharing them can enrich our conversation around cinema and its power to shape perspectives. If you haven't seen the movie yet but know someone who has, encourage them to join the discussion too. Let's like, share, and engage with each other's posts to keep the conversation going. And don't forget to hit the subscription button for more exciting cinematic explorations coming up.